In the early hours of February 3, 1943, the USAT Dorchester, a converted civilian liner carrying over 900 men, was making its way through the icy, treacherous waters of the North Atlantic. It was a frigid night, and the threat of enemy submarines loomed large. Just before 1 a.m., a German U-boat fired a torpedo that struck the Dorchester amidships. The explosion was catastrophic, and chaos erupted as men scrambled for lifeboats, life jackets, and any chance of survival. Amidst the terror, 4 unlikely heroes emerged. The 4 chaplains, George L. Fox, Alexander D. Goode, Clark V. Poling, and John P. Washington, were symbols of calm, courage, and selfless devotion in the wake of tragedy. Their story would become one of the most enduring tales of heroism in American military history. George L. Fox, known as Father Fox to those he served, was a Methodist minister born in Lewistown, Pennsylvania, in 1900. Fox was no stranger to sacrifice. During World War I, he lied about his age to enlist in the Army at just 17. He served as a medical corpsman and earned a Silver Star for valor as well as the Purple Heart. After the war, he became a successful accountant and family man with a peaceful life in Vermont. Then he answered a higher calling and became a minister, known for his gentle spirit and strong faith. Yet when America was once again at war, he told his wife, "I've got to go. I know from experience what our boys are about to face. They need me." He became a chaplain, never to return home to Vermont. Rabbi Alexander D. Goode was a brilliant scholar and a passionate advocate for interfaith understanding. Born in Brooklyn, New York in 1911, Goode pursued an impressive academic career, earning degrees from the University of Cincinnati, Hebrew Union College, and Johns Hopkins University. Goode's wife once said he dreamed of a world where people of all faiths could live together in harmony. He practiced what he preached, often going out of his way to connect with people from diverse backgrounds. His dedication to building bridges of understanding would become a hallmark of his service, both as a rabbi and as a chaplain in the Army. Clark V. Poling, the youngest of the 4 chaplains, was born in Columbus, Ohio in 1910. Poling was the son of a minister and the 7th generation in his family to enter the clergy. Poling had a vibrant, optimistic personality that endeared him to soldiers and civilians alike. A minister of the Reformed Church of America, he believed deeply in the power of faith to guide people through even the most difficult circumstances, and his determination to serve others would come to define his final moments aboard the Dorchester. Before leaving for war, he told his father to pray not for my safe return. That wouldn't be fair. I just pray that I shall do my duty, never be a coward, and have the strength, courage, and understanding of men. Just pray that I shall be adequate. That prayer was abundantly answered on that fateful day. John P. Washington, a Catholic priest from Newark, New Jersey, was known for his gregarious personality and love of music. Born in 1908, Washington grew up in a tough neighborhood but always dreamed of becoming a priest. His compassion and deep sense of duty made him a natural leader among his parishioners. Soldiers remembered him for his booming voice, often leading them in song to lift their spirits. Washington's unwavering belief in the goodness of humanity and his ability to connect with people on a deeply personal level would be instrumental during the fateful night of the Dorchester's sinking. So what happened that night that moved so many? As the Dorchester began to sink, the ship's crew struggled to maintain order. The bitter cold and darkness made the situation even more dire. Many of the soldiers on board were young, inexperienced, and terrified. The 4 chaplains moved swiftly into action, providing guidance and comfort to those around them. Survivors recall that the chaplains organized lifeboat boarding and handed out life jackets. When the supply of life jackets ran out, the chaplains removed their own and gave them to other soldiers. One survivor, Private First Class John Ladd, described the scene, "It was the finest thing I have seen or hope to see this side of heaven." The chaplains continued to pray, sing hymns, and offer words of encouragement as the ship went down. Clinging to each other for support, they stood on the deck, arms linked, and their voices rose above the chaos. Another survivor, Private First Class William Bednar, said, "Their voices were the only thing that kept me going." In the days and weeks that followed, the heroism of the 4 chaplains captured the hearts of the nation. Newspapers reported their selfless acts, and their story became a symbol of unity and sacrifice. President Harry S. Truman once remarked that the chaplain's actions represented the unity of the nation, which is the foundation of our American democracy. The effort to officially honor the chaplains began shortly after the war. In 1948, the U.S. Congress established the Four Chaplains Medal, which was awarded posthumously to Fox, Goode, Poling, and Washington. This special medal is considered equivalent to the Medal of Honor, but was created to recognize acts of valor by individuals not engaged in combat. In 1988, Congress unanimously designated February 3rd as Four Chaplains Day, ensuring their legacy would be remembered for generations to come. Today, ceremonies, memorial services, and interfaith gatherings across the country honor their sacrifice. The story of the Four Chaplains is not just a tale of heroism, but a powerful reminder of the ideals that bind us together: faith, sacrifice, and unity. In a time when division often dominates the headlines, their actions serve as a timeless example of what it means to put the needs of others above one's own. If this story inspired you, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel, Veteran Spot, for more stories of heroism, military history, and news for veterans. Let us know in the comments what other tales of courage you'd like us to cover. Thank you for watching, and to all those who serve or have served, thank you for your sacrifice and service.